Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D-Rose report. Hey, I don't know if you got the WWE app, but I had a guy got a hold of me the other day that uses it on his iPhone. He says, I want to check this out. It might be really interesting. That you can watch Raw on there, you know, on Monday. And when they cut to commercials on the air, the app still shows what's going on in the ring, where they're in there changing, you know, ring ropes, changing the setup. Plus, sometimes they come back, go backstage and do an interview, but you don't see commercials on the app. You see other things that they've got rolling that we don't see when we're watching network. Might be kind of interesting. All right, might check it out next week. The feeling is that the Raw, that Undertaker will be back on next week's Old School Raw, which I've got any ideas on that, let me know. I think they, like I said, did it one other time. I don't think they've done it twice. Might have done it twice, but anyway, some people are using the Punk promo that he did on Raw, like being immortal, iconic, you know, godlike, believing it gets setting up for the Undertaker feud. He's going to show Punk that he's not. Speaking of Punk, he worked Monday's excellent Raw match main event, which was good, with John Cena while he was sick. And Punk, maybe he needs to be sick more often. I don't know. But anyway, and some WWE stars kind of picked up a bug, I guess, when they were over in the Middle East. And don't drink the water. Everybody's told you that. But apparently Punk caught it worse than others. All right, old Dustin Rhodes, Dustin Reynolds, Goldust, whatever you want to call him, but you can call this guy Diamond Dallas Page. They're going to be a part of a new horror movie coming out in 2014 called The Murders of the Brandywine Theater. That's all the news I got on that, but I don't know if they're going to wheel old Scott Hall out there in it. Anyway, WWE DVD News reports that WWE is going to be releasing a double-featured DVD on Undertaker coming out March 12th. Now, if you haven't got the other ones, this would be a good deal for you. It's called Dead or Alive, and it's going to be featuring two previous Undertaker DVDs, He Buries Them Alive and Undertaker's Deadliest Matches, and the budget pack is going to be available for that on Amazon, less than $11. Hell of a deal. Alright, the idea to bring back Dutch Mantel, oh, who's that? Zeb Coulter, came from Vince McMahon and the WWE writing team. There's been a feeling that some of the guys just can't talk themselves over, you know, get over in an interview. So they need a manager, mouthpiece, Bobby Heenan. There was a discussion a few months ago at the time at Dutch Mantel and former WCW, ECW, TNA manager Jim Mitchell to be brought in and brought up. That's been brought up at executive meetings. If you remember Jim Mitchell, I think he always ran. I don't. He might have managed other people than Abyss. I can't remember. I forgot who they were. Anyway, they were brought up immediately. Anyway, Dutch ended up being brought in for for Swagger, and it said that Mitchell still can be used in the future. We'll see how they, if he comes back in as his normal persona or not. Mantel didn't. Anyway, here's a look at WWE's 2013 Class Hall of Fame, and the latest word on the possible inductees. Rather, inductors. The inductee will be Bruno Sammartino. The inductor may be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mick Foley could have either Terry Funk, Jim Ross, or maybe both of them. And Bob Backlund, Sergeant Slaughter, or I don't know how this came up, Maria Munoz. Maybe there for looks. Maria and Backlund, I guess they're good friends. They worked together on projects in the past, but we didn't know that, so they need. Well, we're going to be watching, so we need to know something between the two. Just like Trish Stratus could end up being either Lita or Fit Finlay, and Donald Trump probably would be Ivanka Trump, his daughter. All right, Ryback and Sheamus going to be making a special guest appearance at the Toys R Us store, Madison Square Garden, New York City, March 15th, 12 p.m., if you're around that area. And they're also going to be signing WWE merchandise purchased at that location. Now catch this, tickets are limited to the first 225 guests who purchases $30 or more of WWE merchandise. Tickets are available from Friday, March 1st through March 15th, while supplies last. And WWE's Natalya, Alicia Fox, they're currently in Rwanda with nothing but net people, and they met with officials from UNICEF, I guess, and the World Health Organization earlier Tuesday to discuss malaria and helping the refugees there. Nasty. And the dark main event after last night's SmackDown taping in Oklahoma City saw Randy Orton, Kane, and Sheamus battle Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns to a no contest. Rollins caught a bro kick. Ambrose caught an RKO. Reigns got a choke slam. Shield left through the crowd, ending the match. Big ending. And WWE taped the following matches last night, Oklahoma City. Here's the way it's run down. Miz versus Antonio in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the U.S. title. And Young and O'Neal taking on Kane and Bryant. Sin Cara taking on Heath Slater. Big Show taking on Orton. And there's also a special guest appearance by Jim Ross, Zack Swagger, Zeb Colter, Fandango, and some others. Ryback's going to be appearing at Walmart, Brampton, Ontario, Canada, 10 p.m. on March 2nd, if you're up that way. Wade Barrett also wrote the following on Twitter about his Dead Man Down premiere in Los Angeles last night. Premiere of Dead Man Down was incredible, very proud to have been a part of it. Now the after party, make mine a Stella, please, barmaid. I haven't seen that, so I wonder how many seconds he's in that movie. All right, Rey Mysterio, was scheduled to wrestle CM Punk at Raw live events this leading up to WrestleMania 29. But anyway, Rey, who's still dealing with family situations, been pulled from those Raw events. Punk now will be wrestling The Miz or Kofi Kingston at live events. I don't know what's going on there. Where's TMZ when you need them, huh? WWE's Best of War Games. I think this would be a hell of a DVD. It's going to be hitting the stores on Blu-ray also in North America around June 25th. And here's a little synopsis they got on here. It says, bitter rivalries, monumental matches, and most dangerous battles in sports entertainment. Take 1 part Royal Rumble, 1 part Survivor Series, add in 2 punishing steel cages, and the result is a battle that spans 2 rings and cemented a legacy as one of the most unpredictable, unmistakable matches of all time. War Games. The Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes, I think he come up with that, come to think of it. The mind-blowing mayhem behind it introduces some of the most famous War Game matches featuring Flair, Sting, NWO, and more. Gives viewer a comprehensive look at inside NWA and WCW's most innovative concept that revolutionized sports entertainment. It sounds like I can't wait. I'm gonna have to go buy it now. It's got me worked up. All right, WWE has a group of special guests at last night's SmackDown taping in Oklahoma. A bunch of kids from the OKC Boys and Girls Club showed up. An interesting note on Chris Jericho's new Robot Combat show. The women featured in the commercials for the show who says she's a professional MMA fighter is Amanda Lucas, who is also the daughter of George Lucas. Anyway, noted before, WWE discussing inducting Cyndi Lauper to this year's Hall of Fame too, but with the news Trump going around, Lauper might be inducted next year. I'm not sure whether Trump's going into the Celebrity Hall of Fame or regular Hall of Fame, so they still got a celebrity spot open if he's not going in it. Del Rio, who's going to be appearing with his brother at NXT down in Florida. His brother is Memo Montenegro at the NXT live event March 15th. If you're down that way, you'll want to check him out. Ricardo Rodriguez, of course, he's going to be appearing there. You think they're attached at the hip somehow? I wonder about that. Anyway, former WWE superstar MVP said he's done with wrestling for New Japan. He tweeted Tuesday morning, "I would like to thank all my New Japan and the people that follow me. I realized my dream. I love Japan and forever be grateful. I left on good terms as always. I will return to wrestling eventually. Doors open for me at WWE, NJPW, and even TNA. However, my focus right now is developing my TV show." MVP has been wrestling for New Japan since 2011 and wrestled his final match for the promotion January 4th at the Tokyo Dome. Big place. He also tweeted about the following about his new TV project. He's also currently a free agent. He says, "I'm currently working on a TV project with Lionsgate TV. Never heard of I heard of Lionsgate, but not TV. He says, I'll be releasing more details on it soon, but right now I'm not affiliated with any company. And for the record, my show has nothing to do with wrestling. I'm excited about it. And the people at Lionsgate TV has been awesome, and they're hoping I can make them some money. If I don't, I'm out of there." I'm saying that. Hey, I'm also saying this. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.